According to the CDC, almost 80% of men in the US are overweight or obese. And over half of them have tried to lose weight. My point is that the desire to be fit is relevant and real. And then there's the group of individuals who are skinny and want to get buff, and that was me. So if you don't know me, my name is Liam. I've been posting on YouTube for just over a year, and essentially I yap about what I've learned. Instead of being quiet, I document it, and hopefully it helps you. But undeniably, my most popular videos are all fitness related, and I do not post enough of those types of videos. So in this video, I'm going to give you my exact training plan. I've got it all written out, and you can screenshot it, whatever. This is not a recommendation. This is just what I do. This is how I look. That's all. So it's going to be incredibly simple because getting in shape is incredibly simple and people love to complicate it. So let's get into it. Before I do, for the sake of credibility, my dad got me into CrossFit style training when I was in 2nd grade. And then I competed in Olympic weightlifting in 5th grade. I played basically every sport from cricket, swimming, football, basketball, lacrosse, cross country. I didn't actually play cricket, but now I'm 20 and I lift weights and do jiu-jitsu. So I'm just going to tell you about the training side of things. I got a really simple template for you to follow. If you want to follow this, you'll probably look like me in about 3 years. Just to be quite frank, that's how long I've been doing this. And so if you want to look like me,
this is what I done.
Here is the workout program. I named it Liam Waldron Get Jacked Simple Plan. And these workouts will take you about 45 minutes, sometimes less. But this is the weekly calendar and how it works out. And I have my jiu-jitsu training in there just so you're aware of when that's happening and what that looks like. But first and foremost, we have chest and biceps. And the general structure of these workouts is really simple. You start off with a heavy compound, and then B and C are supersets. So it works out to the larger muscle groups get 9 sets, and then the smaller muscle groups get 6 sets. Okay, so this is all it is. Monday, I like to start off with a bench press, and then I'll go into dumbbell flies, bicep curls, weighted pull-ups are the heavy compound for back, legs, squats. It's really simple. On rest days, I find that if I don't work out, I have this insane tension and I feel neurotic. So even on rest days, I like to get, they call it active recovery, and I'll just get on the erg bike for 30 minutes, about 60 RPMs. It's very light pace. I'll even read a book while I'm on there. Very nice, gets kind of those jitters out. And then Saturday, you can see I've got a HIIT workout in there. And this is for fun. You could insert a full body bodybuilding style workout. The point of a Saturday for me is just to keep it light, but have fun. Sometimes I can do an intense workout on that day. It's really what I'm feeling, but I will more often than not work out on a Saturday. And Saturdays are when I apply some of these weirder types of fitness. It could be yoga. It could be kettlebells. It could be calisthenics. It could be running. But I put the Rogan kettlebell workout in there because this one's really fun. It can be done in 15 minutes. It's intense. It can be progressed week to week. All you need is a kettlebell, 2 kettlebells for the push-ups and renegade rows, but that's a fun one. And then Sundays, as you can see from the calendar, that's when I do jiu-jitsu. So I'm not going to go into what each of these movements are, but I superset because it decreases the amount of time I'm in the gym by half. And it really doesn't decrease the amount of gains very much. One thing to keep in mind, if you're a beginner, getting the train from 0 to 60 takes a lot more energy than getting a train from 60 to 100. So pretty much your first 2 to 2.5 years of lifting are that 0 to 60 period when you can do a lot more volume than what I've included here. But I'm in that 60 to 100 phase. I've been doing this style training for 3.5 years. And so now it really doesn't take much for me to maintain and make small gains. You could do this as a beginner and make crazy gains. Beginners notably can pretty much do almost anything and grow really, really quickly. But again, that's just what I do. And then as you can see, the program repeats for 6 weeks. And week to week, you're gonna go into the same workout, do the same thing, but with the intention of adding weight or adding a rep. It's very simple. You wanna do more than you did last time. That ensures growth through numbers, through science. After 6 weeks, you can change up the movements if your equipment allows, or deload and repeat. So let's say you have limited equipment, your equipment only allows for the things I've included. You could deload, which would mean 1 week of going very light day to day or taking training off completely. That is fine. And then you come back, you have this new adaptation, and you can attack these again and progress and add weight. You'll feel great after 6 weeks off, or after 1 week off, after 6 weeks of progression. Or you can change up the movements. So for example, chest and biceps, you could change that heavy compound and put the dip at the beginning and put the bench press in the middle, put the fly at the end. Just an example. For weighted pull-ups, you could put the barbell row as the heavy compound and put the weighted pull-ups second. You could change the order of these movements. For legs, generally squats are always the heavy compound. You just can't beat it. As you can see, Bulgarian split squats, a lot of the leg movements hit multiple muscle groups effectively. So generally this is the structure I'll follow. Shoulders and abs, I just do 3 different supersets. So that pretty much covers my entire training. I don't want to overcomplicate it. This is what I do. If you want to follow it, cool. If you don't. But now you know, and this is out there for those people who want to look like me. Again, I've been doing this for 3.5 years and I look the way I've probably portrayed on the video. Cheers.